What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode, another show, Dolly Brothers Straight Jacket Show.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments, hit that notification bell. Let us know how you really feel, negative or positive. It is what it is. I do really want to get to this story like ASAP. Well, let me throw the pick up on her in the middle. Get y'all in. Y'all gonna know what story we talking about. Y'all see who this is. I see what's going on here, right?
Okay, it looks like
Trump's surrounded by.
I was gonna say this looked like Trump.
Yeah,
but that definitely ain't his cabinet.
No.
What the hell? What is that? Dude surrounded by a bunch of black people. What, they finna beat him?
No, please. You can see how happy he is.
Oh, okay, all right. So Omarosa must not be in there.
Nah, that it's okay. That he feels comfortable.
Okay.
And no, they're not going to a Mike Tyson boxing event or no type of event like that. These are Alabama pastors.
The state of Alabama.
State of Alabama pastor. It's the Alabama pastor defends Trump meeting and shades Obama.
What?
That's what it said.
Okay.
Yeah, the Reverend Van Moody, one of the black pastors who was heavily criticized for meeting with President Donald Trump this week about prison reform, stood by his decision, saying he wanted to make sure Trump's plan would be fair to minorities.
Okay.
Nothing
wrong with that.
Yeah, this is what the Alabama pastor said. I know that in many ways I've been vilified on social media, the Alabama pastor told reporters in a meeting at his church, Worship Center Christian in Birmingham. Much has been made about my comments to President Trump yesterday about caring for all people, as some individuals have incorrectly interpreted that statement to mean a blanket endorsement of everything he has done. That was not the intent of my statement, said Moody as he read a prepared statement.
Okay.
As the founder and senior pastor, he was one of a number of faith leaders called to the White House for Trump's meeting with inner city pastors.
Well, hold on. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Okay. He was one of a number of faith leaders called to the White House for Trump's meeting with inner city pastors.
Yeah.
But you said it was all from Alabama.
It was all from Alabama.
Okay. Please forgive me because Alabama ain't the only one that got pastors.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, meeting with inner city pastors, which was presented as an opportunity to discuss prison reform and opportunities for ex-convicts, reopening the steel mills, urban issues, job growth for minorities, the president's leadership, and faith. But the pastors were slammed on social media for even taking the meeting. Moody, however, said he was somewhat ambushed, believing that the meeting was set up with Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and he said he didn't know that Trump planned to be there. Still, he defended his presence, saying, "I'm hoping we can move the needle on this issue," Moody said, as believers were called to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Okay.
Got a little bit more, y'all, before you tap in. It transcends who might be in the White House. Moody said Trump seemed to be genuinely concerned about the issue of prison reform. He said he was not promised by any financial gain for the meeting. What do you think they got out of this? D-Ray is asking on Twitter. What do you think they got out of this? It had to be more than this 2-second news clip. Are they now equity partners in Trump Inc. or something? Because we all know that this is all lies.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We got a little bit more, y'all.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to say something before I finish.
No, go ahead.
However, the risky meeting has him in the crosshairs of many on social media, he said. I've been demonized and called all kinds of names of social media, Moody said. Let's read somebody named Angela Haynes on Twitter said, I am saddened that a pastor that I've respected for several years has basically co-signed the Christian foolery that President Trump is perpetuating. Van Moody, I am very disappointed. Okay. Moody said he was disappointed because the Obama administration never invited him to a meeting.
Who is he?
He's a pastor in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. I know a lot of pastors, and they aren't in Birmingham, Alabama, and they ain't never got no invite to the White House either. So what the hell? And they do work in the community. But go ahead.
Now, do remember? We might have to look this up. Remember that it was some pastors from somewhere else had got invited up to the White House in the past, while Trump was in office. I forgot where they came from. But then you also had people from SBCUs who was also up at the White House for Trump. Okay, so anyway, let me finish this up. Darrell Scott, a Ohio pastor who has cozied up to the administration by calling out the ills of the black community, used the opportunity to kiss up to Trump instead of calling out the high number of police shootings against blacks in the neighboring cities. This is probably the most proactive administration regarding urban America and the faith-based community in my lifetime, Scott told the group.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Reports the New York Daily News. Also in attendance was OWN reality TV star John Gray, the head of Relentless Church in Greenville, South Carolina. So you had all kind of pastors. Okay, I see you got one from Ohio, one from Greenville, South Carolina. Okay. After a few opening statements and greetings from the president, he asked Gray to start the conversation with a prayer. Here's the prayer. God, we thank you for an opportunity to speak about the hearts of those who sometimes cannot fight for themselves. Thank you for this moment to be able to share our hearts with the president and his administration, Gray said, according to the White House transcripts. Dr. King said we cannot influence a table that we are not seated at. And so we pray that this conversation will be fruitful and productive and honoring of the best traditions of this nation. We further pray that you will continue to give wisdom and insight to our president and his leadership team to be what our nation needs to build this country from the inside out, that we will continue to be a beacon of hope and light around the world. Scott's comments received swift backlash online. One influential pastor, Jamal H. Bryant, took to a live video to address the Trump meeting and criticized the pastors for failing to use the moment to their benefit to better their communities.
Yeah, I understand that was a prayer, and but I don't understand how he, when he prayed, if I'm not mistaken, what was the words he used? Let me see. When he prayed and he said, "Thank you for being fruitful and productive," or something, and honoring the best traditions of our nation. Do he know what the traditions of our nation is? Do he know what the tradition of our nation has done to us? Notice I didn't say for us.
When you say to us, you mean black people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The traditions of this country has done things to us, not for us.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, I don't really jump on bandwagons, but I'm gonna have to kind of edge a little bit toward Reverend Dr. Bryant, because I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
Well, let me play devil's advocate. Okay, I hear a lot of people say, okay, well, y'all shouldn't have took the meeting, shouldn't have went up there and talked to him. Nothing but a photo op and all that. How else, if people, it's two things, because okay, I'm gonna play devil advocate, and then I'm gonna say what I really think it is. Okay, how is it that they are going to express themselves to let the president know that they need help in the different urban communities if they don't go and talk to him?
Correct. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree that they, if invited, should go. I question why they particularly were invited, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, here's the problem that I have right here. They're inviting black ministers or pastors or whatever. They're inviting HBCU administrators and presidents or whoever the fuck. But they're not going in the inner city where the people who,
where they actually are.
Where they actually are, as Doc like to say, people who got their boots on the ground. Why not talk to those people, the people who actually in the urban communities that's actually dealing with young people, who actually dealing with people who are in and out of jail? Why aren't those people
being called,
being asked to come up to the White House?
I agree wholeheartedly. Because the truth of the matter is, I mean, I don't know the size of these pastor churches, but I would best guess to say that these cats are the ones with the mega churches.
Yeah. And somewhere down the line, they're going to get some type of monetization towards their church for coming up and taking this meeting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then saying something positive about it.
Yeah.
I'm interested in knowing what kind of conclusion or solution did they come up with.
Yeah.
And what was exactly talked about.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me, oh, we talked about the ills of the community. Well, damn it, what is the ills of the community?
Yeah. And how do they feel? And how do they feel that the president is going to help when this dude won't even denounce police officers that kill African Americans? He never.
Yeah, no.
How is it that he is going to help the urban areas when you never hear him talk about it? Now, in all fairness, when he first became the president, when it was locked in that he was the president, I was shocked that he came on stage and mentioned that he was going to help inner cities. I actually was shocked. I couldn't believe that it came out of his mouth.
Okay, well, when is he going to start helping?
Right, and that's my point right there. That's my point right there, because when you constantly feeding the white supremacists what they want to hear during your Make America Great galas and celebrations and speeches and stuff, how does that help the inner city? Because when you look at these white supremacists that's out here and they're attacking minorities like it's the thing to do these days.
Yeah, I saw a video where a dude shot at the right in front of the police.
Yeah,
he shot at the people that was protesting against their march.
Yeah,
shot right at them, right in front of the police.
Yeah. Now, how do you think a person like this is going to be down for your cause when he's actually causing issues with people that his base, which are white supremacists, his base trying to keep them happy. How do you look? Let me tell you something. Everybody know what this is. This is a photo op. You notice that there are a lot of local elections going on. He is trying to get the black vote. He's trying to get the black vote. So he's having they say his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, to invite these black pastors to the White House so they can smile and cheek and buck dance and all this other stuff that they do when they get around white supremacists. And this is what it is. He's trying to pull in some black votes for these local elections. That's all it is.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Because this is just me. This is me talking. I ain't representing nobody but myself. I always thought that most of them southern black people were scared to go vote because of what might happen to them.
Yeah.
They still living in the 60s.
Yep. Yeah.
Because they still letting them tell them, look, boy, you better get away from here.
Yeah.
Get on now.
What?
We got good niggas over in our town. We don't need it. Because that's what they say. That's what some of them southern sheriffs be saying. We got good niggas over here in our town.
Yeah.
And we don't need nobody coming down here stressing our niggers out.
Yeah. Because that's how they feel. How do you think, and you know what, I ain't got no problem with stopping immigrants overflowing over in this country without coming in the right way. But how do you feel that a person that separates kids from their families is going to help your cause? How do you feel like a person that says that white supremacists are good people is going to help your cause?
I want to know, what cause did they propose? That's what I want to know.
According to what we read, they feel like.
You mean during his prayer?
Yeah, it was some during his prayer too. Wait, what the hell did he say?
I know you were saying something about he hoped that they could continue to be a beacon of hope in the light of the world. But that's vague.
Yeah.
That's not getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Now just let me go back to one part where I saw. And see, and then they like to continue to attack Obama. Okay, yeah, Obama. He didn't. The only blacks that he invited that I saw to the White House was rappers.
Beyonce
and some rappers, singers, and athletes. Okay, yeah, I've never seen no group of black pastors or anything up there at the White House. I've never seen it. And then if he did, people please send me the link so I can say okay. But it's still I haven't seen it. Okay, but still though, why do black folks got to continue to attack each other to make the white man look well?
Yeah, because they were attacking. He was disappointed in Obama as administration.
Yeah,
that's what
it's about.
A lot of us were.
Yeah,
I can tell you, especially I was disappointed when Obama wouldn't take a stance at the officers straight killing our unarmed black citizens.
Yeah.
But the minute that somebody shot up and shot a couple of police officers in Dallas, he came on talking about this is a cowardly act, and whatever he said. I might say it wrong.
Yeah.
So if I did, forgive me, but I'll paraphrase that it was wrong, and we need to help our boys in blue, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I know we got more than just guys that's police officers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he never ever denounced the cowardly acts of the boys in blue, killing our black people.
Yeah, he circled around it, but he didn't get into it.
He never touched, and he never looked. I don't think he ever looked into it or had some kind of investigative anything going on with what was going on. I don't think that
he claimed that he was gonna have what was the other brother that was handling the one that was the head of he was the I don't want to say state's attorney. He was the Attorney General. What was the Attorney General name? The brother. Yeah, well, he was gonna have him look into it. I never heard shit about it.
I never heard nothing about it.
Yeah, but this is what the pastor said that they had talked to Trump about. They discussed prison reform, opportunities for ex-convicts, reopening of steel mills, urban issues, job growth for minorities.
Reopening of steel mills.
Yes.
Why? So you keep giving people cancer?
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is, like, stop looking for, and that's the thing I like about Dr. Boyce Watkins and Dr. Claude Anderson. Stop looking for the Caucasian help. And when I say that, listen, there are great people on the Caucasian side who is for the same cause that we are for, who feel that what we go through as a people sometimes, well, not sometimes, is straight wrong. And it affects them too. But we have to stop looking for white people to help us when we need to help ourselves first.
Amen. 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 I mean, I certainly know if we as a people can come together and pull resources together, we can definitely be a formidable, I don't want to say opponent, because I would like for us to be able to live freely together.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there are some who don't want that.
Right.
And so they will be an opponent.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if we came together and pulled our resources together, we can live.
Yeah.
We can live.
Listen, y'all bougie black folks who go up to the White House, stop being stupid. This is photo opportunities for the president. These are local. You know, his local elections are going on right now. He's trying to get black votes.
Well, you see what happened to the one pastor from Harlem, Dr. Davis. Lord have mercy. His last name was Davis, but anyway, he went on a rampage on Trump.
Yeah.
And started talking about he rebuked his mama and he rebuke her for hatching him and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but he was on Trump's side at first.
See, and that's what I'm talking about.
Until Trump didn't do what he said he was going to do.
Right.
And now he's mad at him.
Yeah. You can't get mad when you should have known that the help that you was asking for in the first place wasn't going to happen in the first place. Don't get mad if I tell you I'm going to loan you $5, then you come over to my house and then I'll be like, I don't got it. Maybe I went to spending on something that I needed, and you can't get mad. I just wish, and then y'all attack people like, again, I had to use these two names. Then, y'all attack people like Dr. Boyce Watkins, Dr. Claude Anderson, which Dr. Claude Anderson has been trying to get reparations from black folks since the 70s. He actually used to write, I don't want to say grants, but proposals and things to politicians, concerning black folks. Even Obama never even answered Dr. Claude Anderson. Never answered him back.
Wow.
Never took a meeting with him. That's why you so-called sucker-ass Negroes that's talking about Obama is the best president that we ever had. Nigga, wake up. It ain't about who was the best and this, that, and the other. Okay? It's about doing what you need to do so you won't rely on these politicians. Politicians are politicians, man. No matter what flavor they come in. They only think about themselves. Period. They're not thinking about you. Damn, man, it's sad that y'all still don't get it after all these generations that's passing through. All these decades that's passing through.
Yeah, the Reverend I'm talking about, not Davis, is Reverend Manning, Pastor Manning.
Yeah, he just got his little feelings hurt, so then he wanted to go on to the attack. So I mean, I don't.
Pastor Manning.
Yeah.
So excuse me, anybody, Reverend Davis. I didn't mean you. I'm talking about Pastor Manning from Harlem, who said, and I quote, "I rebuke your mama for hatching you. You wasn't born, you was hatched."
And he looked stupid saying this shit. I mean, he looked stupid.
He was going on. He called him an orange hair orangutan.
Mad. Mad because you thought he was going to do something that you damn well he wasn't going to do.
He was mad, dog. He was mad. He snapped. We got to show that video one day, dog.
He got exactly what he got. His feelings hurt. He got exactly what he deserved.
But he snapped, though.
Stop being stupid.
Snapped. We got to throw his ass in the straitjacket room or something, man.
And y'all wonder what's wrong with our youngsters. Y'all wonder what's wrong with the babies.
He snapped. He went off.
When the adults are stupid.
He was one of the front runners of these so-called, and I said, of these so-called community leaders, because he ain't never led shit in my community, so he is not my community leader.
These pastors only think about their churches.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
They barely think about their the people in the church.
You can barely get them out the pulpit.
Yeah.
And on the streets.
Yeah.
How you go, come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't talking about all of them because, like I said, I know some pastors who got boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And they doing what they got to do.
And more power to them.
Yeah, more power. But it's more that's just worried about their own church.
Yes.
I ain't talking about the people in the church.
No.
I'm talking about the building.
Yeah, they think
that they done built this mega building. So now they need to keep drawing millions and millions of dollars every Sunday to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're only concerned about the tithe and the offering. That's it.
And not understanding that the tithes are supposed to be used to help the people.
Yeah. And what it's doing is helping their pockets. It's helping their transportation. It's helping them with the roof, the most lavish roof over their heads. Yeah. That's it.
It's helping them with the Range Rovers and the Mercedes Benz.
Man, stop thinking that when these people invite you that they're doing it for your benefit. They're not doing it for your benefit.
No.
They're doing it for their benefit. Never trust a politician. None of them care about you.
They lie.
Look at over history.
Yeah.
Look at over history.
History ain't lying.
How many times do black folks got to get kicked in their fucking gut, in their fucking head, for them to understand that politicians don't like you? They're not going to help you. Stop it.
They're not even the black ones.
When I say politicians, I mean every fucking politician. And y'all wonder what's wrong with the babies. They looking at y'all. They looking at the adults and saying, well, shit, they on fuckery. Well, we need to get on fuckery time, too.
Let me recant something. I don't mean all. Because
I do.
Because I know a couple of them who actually help. You know what I'm saying? I do know some that help. So I can't say all.
I'm saying all.
But, so the ones that do help, thank you. My hat's off to you, and I appreciate you. I really do.
Yeah,
but the ones that's just up there just to have a name for yourself.
Which is the majority.
Yep, just to have a name for yourself. then shame on you. But I did have to recant because I do know of at least 3, 4, about 3 or 4 of them who actually helped.
3 or 4 out of how many damn politicians in the fucking United States?
So,
and I even give you 3 or 4 out of the state that you talk about. Just 3 or 4 out of the state that you talk about. I mean, man, come on.
Hey, that's why I say the ones that I know that help, and y'all know who you are. You know who you are. Everybody can't claim that, but the ones you know who you are.
And then,
thank you. But
yeah,
the other ones that ain't doing nothing, they just talking loud and saying nothing.
Yeah,
forget you.
And then the ones that he talking about that helps, they can only do so much.
Yeah, they can only do so much.
Because when you think about how many outside of them who's not helping, it kind of slows down and make what they're doing at a molasses pace.
Yeah, but what happens is the ones that actually want to help, they get such a resistance from the ones that don't give a damn.
Right.
That it's almost like pulling teeth.
Yeah.
And they still try as hard as they can, and they do get things done. But boy, just imagine if all of them came together wanting to help their true, for real constituents that's on the ground. You know, come on, man. We wouldn't be in this predicament where we in. We wouldn't see shootouts with our young people and leaving people dead in the street and all of that kind of stuff. We wouldn't see all of that if they all came together for real.
Obama had 2 terms in office. What was his stomping grounds at before he became president?
Illinois, Chicago.
That's right. So how is it that a man that's from Chicago, Illinois, who served 2 terms as president, didn't even think about the city or the state that he stomped grounds in, except for to send a effing moron to Chicago, help him become the mayor of Chicago? And I'm talking about Rahm Emanuel. This dude have closed so many black schools in Chicago. Have held back for 10 years a recording of a police officer shooting, what's his name, Laquan McDonald. If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. Held it back until it came out that he also saw the tape and was in on holding that tape back for 10 years.
Wow.
And y'all want us to respect these politicians, man.
Wow.
It's a game, man. They're playing with your lives. They don't care about your existence. They don't care. They only care about the rich. And don't have me going to that other place. And you know the place I'm talking about. So, they don't care about the darker form of life.
So now that we done got a glimpse of King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table.
Shit.
More power to y'all. Y'all just keep on go ahead and being Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, y'all stop it. Stop it.
Y'all just go
stop
ahead.
Looking for help where help is not at, man. Stop it. How about going to brothers who actually out there helping, putting forth their dollar, putting forth their time, putting forth their constant effort every day of the week, like Dr. Boyce Watkins and Dr. Claude Anderson, and helping them out? How about helping move their mission? How about that? Oh, but you don't want to do that, though. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because you may think that they're in a position that's maybe higher than, or they're known more than you, or they may have more than you, or you don't want them to be better than you or get a certain more light than you, so you're not going to help them. jealousy of black on black is worse than black on black crime, and that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah,
jealousy, black against black, is worse than black on black crime.
That's terrible.
How about if all y'all preachers would have got together on y'all own and come up with some type of format or plan to help y'all communities?
That's certainly possible. I mean, if they claim like they got the clout to do it, so I mean, look, it was some that was mad that they thought they had the clout like they thought they had, and that wasn't invited. So, hey.
I mean, it ain't no big deal.
Get together with the ones that wasn't. It's more that wasn't invited than it is the ones that were invited. So how about getting together? All of y'all put them $1 million up, and let's go.
It's not such a big deal to be invited somewhere where you're not going to get anything done.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking. Y'all are people who are being used. You're being used. You're being pimped.
Check this out.
You're being pimped.
There's the Straight Jacket Hotline is for you too. You pastors that don't know what to do with y'all millions. Call me. I got something. I can help you with that. I know a few programs, and I'm sure I can find some programs in your inner city that you can help, and that it will be benefit. Yeah. It will benefit some for real needy people.
Yes.
So you could call my hotline too.
Yeah.
The helpline, I'm sorry. You can call our helpline, and we can help you help the people who really making a difference.
Yeah.
You know, because they need help now. So don't get up there and thinking just because you walk through the White House and if I'm not mistaken, they don't look like the Oval Office. So and I don't know if you was invited in the Oval Office or not, but you know, they look like the room that I visited when I did a tour of the White House. So so don't think you missed the big stuff because you was invited to the White House. Be Mr. Big Stuff and put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah. And if any pastors call, please don't call fucking reciting scriptures.
No, I know scripture.
Because if I answer, I'm going to tell you
even
to
the devil
fuck off.
Even the devil
Period.
knows scripture, so don't do that. I ain't the devil.
Yeah.
I ain't the devil. But even the devil knows scripture, so don't come calling trying to quote scripture.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear no scriptures. All I'm trying to hear is, if you want to connect with somebody like Doc who's working with children every day, how can I help?
Yeah.
How can I be a part of that? How can I?
You want to be a help, not a hindrance.
Right.
If you want to be a help, then we can help. We can help you help.
But
that's for sure.
Stop going to people who you know ain't doing nothing but gonna pimp you out. He pimping you out.
Wow. Okay, I'm done with them. I don't want to waste another minute of my energy on none helping, none.
Don't be a HAN.
Wow.
And if anybody wondering, HAN, don't be a hoe ass nigga. Because when you're a hoe ass nigga, you getting pimped. Okay? Y'all have enough and been around enough to figure it out, man. You don't have to go to the White House to talk to a guy who don't give a fuck about you. That's like stupid. And then you get up in church and you want people to follow you. I wouldn't want to follow nobody who just got pimped out or is getting pimped out. It don't make sense. Why would I want to follow you? Why would I want to give my tithe to you? Why would I want to give my offering to you? Why? Why would I want to listen to you? You a whole ass nigga. You getting pimped. Stop it. Work with people who are actually doing something. Work with people who are actually in the war. Y'all trying to be generals and you really don't have no rank. You're scared to go to the inner city. You're scared to walk the grounds and talk to the young people who are out here killing each other. You're scared to do that because I know you have some in your congregation. But you're probably looking at their mama and the sister and the auntie. When it's the young men who actually need the help. Come on, man. Damn. How many decades, how many generations are we going to have to continue to lose because the people who claim to be the ones who's supposed to guide us in our communities and things like that are not helping? All they are doing is going in the Bible, reading our scriptures, doing their little preaching, popping their little fucking collars, then going to get in the fucking bins and going to their lavish homes. And then your congregation is suffering. And then you're kicking them out of church when they don't pay their fucking tithes on time. I can't tell you how many times I heard fucking stories like that.
And then there's the other ones that get on YouTube or any other social media and argue each other.
Yeah.
About their religion.
Yeah.
Not
it's
even
bigger.
To be arguing. Religion.
I mean, look, religion is what it is. You can teach all day long, but if it's not uplifting your community, if it's not uplifting your congregation, then you ain't doing shit. You just talking to get paid. You might as well be a fucking comedian.
I was watching social media the other morning. A bunch of guys, man. I mean, like, all of them consider themselves. I don't want to say they consider themselves prophets, but they consider themselves scholars of Islam and Christianity.
Big fucking deal.
Yeah, but all they did was argue the whole time.
That's what I'm saying.
All they did was argue the whole time. I didn't hear none of them come up with a solution that's going to help the community. They just argued about who know more than the other one know.
And that's the reason. That's what black folks usually do when they get together. And they feel like one should be no better, no more, or be better than the other one. They don't look at it as, okay, I can learn from this brother can learn from me.
Right. No. That wasn't the case. They were literally arguing about which book is correct, the Bible or the Quran. They were actually arguing about the Prophet Muhammad. People were half white compared to why they killed Malcolm X, to Jesus not being real, it was just a whole bunch of hoopla, fluff, and nonsense.
And none of that shit.
And they was arguing, I mean, they were literally arguing, and they were using these astonishing words and stuff. Man, they were like scholars, but they were stupid.
Ain't none of that shit got anything to do with how your community is suffering and how we losing young lives at a rapid pace.
Yeah, no. So I'm like, stop all the bickering. You philosophers, stop all of the bickering, trying to get people on your side to say, oh, I'm smarter than this brother, or oh, this brother ain't got as much knowledge about this than I do. Forget all of that. Why don't you try using your knowledge to help our community?
Yeah.
Stop all that arguing, because it ain't getting you nowhere.
And it definitely ain't helping the community.
It ain't helping. It's not helping us. It's not helping us at all. It's not helping us. I mean, if we can't even go from one church to another church to sing and praise God without another pastor looking at the other pastor, they think they choir the best. Or going to another church with that chip on your shoulder, we finna go sing them under the table. My choir better than they choir. Well, no, we don't need all of that.
Right. Because I know 2 Mississippi pastors that was notorious for hating each other.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
For hating each other.
That's crazy.
I won't mention their name.
Man, I mean, they got, you got all kind of stuff, man. And I'm not bashing. I'm not bashing Christians, but you got men in the pulpit who's denouncing and hating on women that's in the pulpit.
Yeah.
But you got women in the pulpit that's hating and denouncing men that's in the pulpit. And not only that, but then you have them not being able to go to certain churches because that pastor don't speak highly of other people. And then you have hating, my choir better than your choir, or we got more preachers than you got over at your place, or you're not a real reverend, and your qualifications don't stand up to mine, and all of this kind of stuff.
Oh, silly ass shit.
Yeah, and then I'm flipping the script because you got the Islamic ones that's arguing with each other.
Yep. Who's
right and who's wrong. You got them bashing the Hindus, and you got them bashing the Buddhists, and you got them bashing each other, and man, the devil is just laughing, and all of them believe in the enemy, so he laughing at y'all because y'all being stupid.
As far as I'm concerned, they're on the enemy side because
they're being stupid.
If you really had God, if you was really God-filled in your heart, you wouldn't be carrying on this way. Period.
So that's not helping our community.
It's not.
That's not helping our community at all. Come together. Use your resources. Pull your resources together so that we can deal with what's going on, like kids shooting each other down in the street, kids home invading on our elderly, kids wanting jobs, but we looking at them side-eyed, thinking the worst of them, predicting what they might do before they even get in the door good. No. You need diversity training, A. And B, you need to get the chip off your shoulder because you ain't no better than everybody else.
Right.
Some of you so, what's that quote? You so heavenly minded you ain't no earthly good.
That's a lot of it.
Get off of it.
Yeah.
Get off of it and put your feet on the ground.
Yeah. Man, I'm ready to move on.
And for those of you, are we moving on to another video or are we done?
I mean, you can go and finish with what you were saying. I'm done.
No, I'm done. I'm done because I don't want to even waste no more strength on these no good people who doing all of this wrong, but yet. So, bye.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this first video, y'all. I think this first video this is more fuckery in the hood. Just watch the video right there.
Oh! Damn, did she get slammed into the house?
Yeah, that was her over in the corner. At this point, the cameraman, he's so shocked, I guess, that he ain't fucking putting the, hey, cameraman, keep the fucking phone up so we can see what's real. Damn, the gunshots gonna ring out. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got this. Gotcha, man.
Yeah, I ducked my head. I didn't even see it.
This was, I guarantee this shit right here started over two females and some dude. That mean that she just got taken out. She was throwing something at the car. They just mowed her ass over it.
Why did she do that?
Yes, that's. Man, y'all gotta get y'all shit together. Whatever it was, I hope it was worth it because whoever was in that car gonna get aggravated assault with a vehicle for sure.
That's attempted homicide.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you back up, our police officer, he gonna pop your ass in the car. So one more time, I get to y'all one more time, and I move on to the next video. She throwing something. I hope what the fuck she was throwing. Thought she was gonna stop the car with throwing whatever it was.
Why did she do that? Oh shit!
People.
Damn, she's just running.
Everybody running.
somebody ran over there to the.
You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
you heard the gunshot.
Oh,
And she put her arms out to brace her. Brace her.
yeah. Let me move on to this next one. Yeah. Oh man, this is a rat attacking a dude in KFC.
What?
Who finna sit down with this?
Come on, man. We just did a damn infestation.
Yeah.
For Popeyes, KFC now.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh shit! It came out the goddamn Oh hell no!
That bitch ain't y'all my food.
They gave her the wrong box. They gave her the box with the rat was having lunch. She got pissed off. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man. I hope that wasn't a hookup box, yo.
The rat was in the box. Come on, man. They had to know. Who put the chicken in there?
I'm thinking that was the hookup box. You know how you got people that you know that work at a restaurant, and they be like, "No, I got you. Come up there." And they probably had that box sitting there waiting for dude, and the rat probably thought it was lunchtime.
That's fucked up. That motherfucker. Dude, I would have hurt somebody up in there if that had happened to me.
Oh shit! That was the hookup box, though. Doc. So you can't.
That motherfucker said that motherfucker came out my food.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, man.
Oh,
I know that bitch
snap.
ain't y'all my food.
Damn. Well, moving right along. JJ used to say.
Dude, the rat. Hold on, before you.
I'm sorry, wait, what was it?
I'm just saying, man, dude, come on, man. We just did one last week,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago about
Popeyes. Yeah.
Now we got them at KFC.
Rats attacking you at KFC.
Where are these health departments?
See, here's the thing.
Do we know where city this is from?
I know. I ain't even think to look it up. But look, they get it. They get the restaurant right for the health department. They get that A or B grade,
Yeah.
and then they just fucking go downhill after that. But why is it always? Why is it always at the restaurants where it's majority black people? What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh damn it. Anyway, last video, y'all. This right here, yo. I don't know how many times I see these type of videos where you see people just definitely drug induced and decide to go all natural. They love to go all natural. No. She's on my man car. She's gonna get that
What? Please don't get it. Just don't get it. Just don't get it.
Normally.
Oh, she's getting up.
Oh no!
What's going on? Yo, what's going on? Oh shit.
What are you living there?
Oh shit. Moving shit.
Damn it,
Yeah,
man.
moving.
Wow.
Yo, call the cops or something, an ambulance. They're moving. You got your Hillary on.
Police. They'll be there shortly.
Word up.
What did he do? And I think he's trying to get the mailman to get the fuck out the way so we can finish recording.
He watching it. He ain't recording.
Okay, there goes a female officer.
Okay. Let's see if they whoop her ass. Let's see if they whoop her ass. She too light for them to whoop her ass. Okay, so now I see a couple squad cars. Okay, we in New York.
Yeah, we're in New York.
Okay, we in New York. Oh, they're going black officers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Damn, I wish it was the same ones that beat that black lady. Yeah, how she must have fell out on the ground herself.
Fell on the ground. Probably talking
Like
to
she trying to scoot
him.
up under the car.
They're probably being real nice and courteous. Another car pull up, couple more cars pull up. They're gonna be nice and courteous. You're not gonna see any punching, choking, snatching up, slamming. You're not gonna see none of that shit. None of it. She ain't dark enough for that shit. She meets the color code. I know it'd be reckless.
Oh no, they
They're not slamming her, they're not choking. They ain't even trying to put cuffs on her. None of that. Matter of fact, you're gonna see some pedestrians, and you're gonna see it in a minute. They're gonna bring some towels or something to cover her up with. Look, she's trying to get up. She ain't being kicked, punched, choked, slammed, cuffed. She ain't being yelled at. None of that. There's a point I'm trying to make here, people. Yeah, look. Bringing towels.
Man, I swear if they try to cover this lady up.
Oh, they gonna cover her. See the male cop, one of them had threw the towel on the floor. So now we grabbed him and see the female officer.
Él lo sabe muy bien.
They probably being real sweet too. Real sweet.
I promise you, if she had have been of a darker descent,
Yeah. I thought she met the color code.
they would have picked that lady up, cuffed her ass, and threw her in the back of that wagon so fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
After maybe delivering a couple of blows.
Yes. She'd have got slammed, punched, kicked, cuffed, and slammed, thrown in a car or something. I'm just saying. Yeah. See the difference, people? Y'all see the last video, y'all saw a black cop just punching the fuck out of a naked black woman. It was 4 officers and they couldn't even get control of her. And you got another one, you got a Caucasian lady, white lady.
Yeah, she was
Same way.
She was on top of dude's car.
Yeah, she might have not been cursing and going off, but that shouldn't even be a problem. If a person got a problem,
Yeah,
if they butt fucking naked,
mental health issues.
yeah. But y'all see how she was treated, y'all see how the other one was treated. I'm just saying.
Hey,
there's a difference.
Listen. I'm not like some of these courts. I believe the videos that I see.
Exactly.
I know what my eyes are showing.
Exactly. It ain't my lying eyes.
Yeah, my eyes ain't lying to me.
Exactly.
I know what I see. So, okay.
Just saying.
We got any more videos?
Nah, that's it, man.
Well, they can kiss my ass.
Yeah. Y'all don't forget to subscribe, like, share.
My sister used to say, they can kiss my ass while I'm shitting.
Yeah.
So they go right ahead.
That's a terrible thing to kiss somebody's ass while they shit.
So
I don't want no parts of that.
They go right ahead. They go right ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and
Damn
share.
foolery is
Leave
ridiculous.
your comment. Exactly.
Listen, if that shit don't show you that, it should tell you to stay woke.
That's right. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so y'all know when we going live. And we thank y'all for being here with us. We really do. And leave your comments, no matter how you feel. Leave them. You know what I'm saying? We will talk about them. So we will direct our attention to them. You know, because everybody got their own way of looking at things. So, you know, it is what it is. That's why you're human. That's why you got First Amendment rights. But, you know, just know that everything that you think is right is not always right. And on that note, peace and out, dog.
Exit Freedom of Thought.
This is not speed. Be careful how you use it.
We did with 3.